besides the fact that it has been bloated for decades now, and the fact that they don't share all the money with their employees, I mean athletes, I feel like it's time for the Olympics to die.
Yes.
Question would be, what organization would you supplant in its place?
None.
Well, what organization would you replace it with is what you meant. All right. See how frustrated you make me, Fat? All right.
You're going to get trigger finger.
Here's the situation. All right. I've told you guys for years that the testosterone sports are going away from the Olympics. The Olympics are an extension of NBC Sports. And they're owned by NBC Sports. That's the only thing the Olympics are for right now, is to sell ads by NBC Sports once every 2 years. They sell a bunch of ads. Nothing in NBC Sports is not woke. The whole damn thing is woke. And anything that is not woke is leaving. Hairy men are not going to be in the Olympics anymore. Now, they haven't shown you any hairy men in the Olympics in about 20 years anyway, have they? I mean, when was the last time they showed the hammer throw?
I don't know.
The field events. When was the last time they showed field events in a prominent place in the Olympics?
No idea.
Probably
man.
40 years ago.
It's usually gymnastics and swimming.
Because they're not offensive.
Right.
Because they're performed by hairless people. Right? But you start showing guys like Al Feuerbach throwing the fucking shot.
Yeah.
You know, NBC Sports isn't going to show that because that's toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity is the enemy here. And the testosterone sports are the epitome of toxic masculinity, so they must be removed. We are not going to have the field events, weightlifting, and, I mean, they tried to do wrestling already. They're going to get around to wrestling again. Wrestling's gone. All of that ugly, nasty shit is going to be gone out of the Olympics, and in its place is going to be stuff like ballet and shuffleboard.
I think skateboarding.
I mean, hurling's
I think skateboarding's coming in, isn't
curling
it?
is a form of skateboarding's already in, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, well, I don't know.
I thought it was. It was at least a demonstration sport. You know, curling with the curling stones, that's a form of shuffleboard on ice, right?
Yeah.
Nobody gets hit or defeated.
Oh, no. Defeated.
You can't have anybody being defeated in a, in a sport now. I mean, why are they? I don't know. The team sports are going to have to go. Is ice hockey going to be allowed to remain? A team gets defeated in ice hockey.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, and even though we don't allow fighting in ice hockey in the Olympics, you know, people fight playing ice hockey elsewhere, so that brings the taint. See,
Right.
it brings the taint. I'm not talking about that space between your asshole and your balls. I'm talking about
The toxic masculinity taint.
the stain
Right.
of fighting. Right? We just can't have that.
Yeah.